Hello, y'all might not have been able to hear me, but as I was saying, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thanks to everyone that's going to be watching this. Please hit a thumbs up because it takes a lot for me to be doing this, especially after my recent oral surgery. It's kind of difficult for me to talk, but I still want to get the word out and I'm still going to do my purpose. Okay? We got to remember in Matthew 18, verse 6, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Right? And if you wouldn't mind hitting a thumbs up, and I want to first I'm fixing to show a video, which when I start the video, you will not be able to hear me. So I'm going to change the settings in that first.
These 32 men have been arrested in a child sex sting. The sting was operated in Greenwood from Tuesday through Thursday, set up by the members of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, the Franklin Police Department, and the Edinburgh Police Department. Majority of those arrests are from Indiana, with one man from Tennessee. Since December of 2020, a total of 81 suspects have been arrested in child sex stings initiated by those departments. You can find more on this story by heading to our website, Fox 59. It's on the homepage.
I don't mind sharing my screen on me changing like that because that kind of like helps people see if they ended up using StreamYard, how they go about changing that where to be heard or not. There's 32 people arrested in child sexting. 32 people have been arrested in a child sexting, according to a press release of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office. The sting was operated from Tuesday, April 18th, Thursday, April 20th, and set up by the members of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, Franklin Police Department, and the Edinburgh Police Department. Together, we are dedicated to protecting our youth and our community from these ruthless predators, said Chief Kirby Cochran. We will continue to partner and work tirelessly to bring these folks to justice. The protection of our youth and our communities is paramount, and our continued commitment to these operations will not waver. We truly appreciate the hard work and dedication of our teams of dedicated officers who work tirelessly to bring these perpetrators to justice. The investigation was operated in a 300 block of East County Line Road in Greenwood. Although the arrested people are from all around the state, including Avon, Beech Grove, Brownsburg, Cicero, Columbus, Crawfordsville, Dayton, Maryland, Fishers, Homecroft, Indianapolis, and Marion, one man is also from Hermitage, Tennessee. The individual mugshots and charges are listed. I've got another PDF that I'm fixing to show that on. We are committed to protecting the children of our county by putting a stop to the sick and perverted practice of soliciting children for sex, said Prosecutor Lance Hamner. Since December of 2020, a total of 81 suspects have been arrested in child sex stings initiated by the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, Franklin Police Department, and the Edinburgh Police Department. They plan to continue the operations. Okay, I'm going to stop the share on this right now because I actually want to try to share the PDF that I've got. Okay, let's see. Okay, and it said, "Good morning. On Tuesday, April the 18th, 2023, members of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office, Franklin Police Department, and the Edinburgh Police Department initiated a 3-day child solicitation investigation. Tuesday, April 18th, 2023, 11 arrests. Wednesday, April 18th, 2023, 13 arrests. Thursday, April 20th, 2023, 8 arrested. This detail of investigation was operated in 300 block of East County Line Road, Greenwood, Indiana. As seen in the past, members of the Johnson County Sheriff's Office and the Franklin Police Department have completed a number of these type of investigations, and we will continue to have them. Both Sheriff Dwayne Burgess and Chief Kirby Cochran of the Franklin Police Department have promised to work together in several different types of proactive crime prevention details. We truly appreciate our interagency partnership with our local agencies. Together, we are dedicated to protecting our youth and our community from these ruthless predators. We will continue to partner and work tirelessly to bring these folks to justice. The protection of our youth and our communities is paramount, and our continued commitment to these operations will not waver. We truly appreciate the hard work and dedication of our teams and dedicated officers who work tirelessly to bring these perpetrators to justice, said Chief Kirby Cochran. During this particular detail or investigation, Chief Dwayne Little of the Edinburgh Police Department joined other investigators in making this a successful 3-day operation. Johnson County Prosecutor Lance Hamner is also a very important part of this operation. He has consulted in the aspects of this investigation, and certain deputy prosecutors are assigned to help investigators with any legal questions. One investigator from the prosecutor's office is also assigned to assist. We are committed to protecting the children of our county by putting a stop to the sick and perverted practice of soliciting children for sex, said Prosecutor Hamner. Johnson County is unique in that we have a great working relationship with our prosecutor's office and other law enforcement agencies. Teamwork and crime fighting is essential to keeping our people safe. Here are some stats for past child solicitation stings conducted by the Johnson County Sheriff's Office and Franklin Police Department. Please hit a thumbs up if you can, please. December of 2020, first child sex sting had 10 arrests. April of 2021, sex sting, second child sex sting, 8 arrests. May of 2022, Third child sexting, 11 arrests. In the same year, 2022 of November, the fourth sexting, 20 arrests. April of 2023, fifth sexting, 32 arrests. 81 total suspects have been arrested since beginning child solicitation stings in Indiana. That's just a dip in the hat. There's still a lot more perverts out there, so it still goes on and on. So, just last week, the Brown County Sheriff's Office, Indiana, conducted the first child solicitation sting. I applaud Sheriff Brad Studstill and his team in being proactive. The Johnson County Sheriff's Office, Franklin Police Department, Edinburgh Police Department, and the Johnson County Prosecutor's Office will continue to be proactive in all aspects of law enforcement. You'll see continue. Let's continue with the child solicitation stings. Sheriff Dwayne Burgess, Chief Kirby Cochran, Chief Dwayne Little, and Prosecutor Lance Hammer is very proud of the men and women who worked many hours to ensure that this operation was successful. Protecting our children is our number one goal in Johnson County, respectively, Sheriff Dwayne Burgess. On Tuesday, April the 18th, 2023, the following people were arrested. I need to minimize that so you'll see the full picture right there. Y'all know to look at your Facebook pages to make sure that none of these people are on your friends list on any kind of social media account. Okay, this is Michael Allen Tucker Jr., 32, 56 Pebble Creek Court, Indianapolis, Indiana. Ooh, William Raymond Wills, 59. There's his address too, 2303 South Race Street, Marion, Indiana. Still a level 4 felony. Here is Drew A. Wild in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here is Adam Schaefer of Crossburgsville, Indiana. Possession of marijuana misdemeanor, also on top of the child solicitation level 4. Terry E. Rickman, 34. Put in mind, all these had agreed to try to meet up to try to have sex with a kid. He's from Homecroft, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony. Dissemination of harmful matter, level 6 felony. Possession of controlled substance, misdemeanor. Possession of marijuana, misdemeanor. And here is Stephen Ralph Lewis from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's got child solicitation level 4 felony, dissemination of harmful matter to juvenile level 6 felony, Johnson County Sheriff's Office case. Got the case numbers and all in this video. Christopher Bush from Indianapolis, Indiana, child solicitation level 4 felony. David Frazee from Fishers, Indiana, child solicitation level 4 felony. Grant Zoo Delcini, Indianapolis, Indiana, prostitution misdemeanor. Benjamin Robert McCartney, child solicitation, level 4 felony. Possession of methamphetamine, level 6 felony. Possession of marijuana misdemeanor. Possession of paraphernalia misdemeanor. A lot of these guys took drugs, and you know dang well they would have had that little kid drugged up too. Could have even tried to kidnap a child. Sean Atkinson from Indianapolis, Indiana. child solicitation, level 4 felony. Matthew Mueller of Cicero, Indiana, child solicitation, level 4 felony. Richard Cummins Sr. from Beech Grove, Indiana, child solicitation, level 4 felony. Herman R. Sanchez Hernandez, age 32, Columbus, Indiana, child solicitation, level 4 felony, prostitution, misdemeanor. Orlando A. Cojuzo from Indianapolis, Indiana, child solicitation, level 4 felony. Fred Crispin Haas from Indianapolis, Indiana, child solicitation, level 4 felony. Dissemination of harmful matter to juvenile, level 6 felony. It looks like he got punched in the eyes. I don't know. Possession of a controlled substance, level 6 felony. Possession of a controlled substance, misdemeanor. Possession of marijuana, misdemeanor. There's Matthew D. McMahon from Fairland, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony. And there's Becky Dupree Lewis, 23, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Making an unlawful proposition, misdemeanor. Child solicitation, level 4 felony as well. There's, I don't even know how to say his name, y'all. I'll make it bigger where y'all can see what I'm talking about. Oluwasayanu Akanolu Afilobi, age 24, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Here's his picture. Child solicitation, level 5 felony. Prostitution, misdemeanor. Possession of marijuana, misdemeanor. And he was actually in Edinburgh Police Department, where some of the other ones was in Johnson counties. Tyrone Davidson, he's 48 years old, Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony. Possession of marijuana, misdemeanor. Here's Michael Sean Milligan, Dayton, Indiana. Supposedly 58 years old. He looks older than that to me. Child solicitation, level 4 felony. Dissemination of harmful matter to juvenile, level 6 felony. I believe that's when they send porno pictures of themselves as well. Nicholas Isaiah Washington from Avon, Indiana. He has a child solicitation, level 4 felony in Johnson County. Werner Naharo Casalo. Well, I'll let y'all see the name so that y'all see. He's actually from Hermitage, Tennessee. This is the Joker from Hermitage, Tennessee. That got busted in Indiana for child solicitation, level 4 felony, prostitution misdemeanor. Franklin Police Department. Wow. There's Brian Parker, age 43, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, making an unlawful proposition misdemeanor. On Thursday, April the 20th, 2023, the following people were arrested. Alexander Torres Aguilar, age 21, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, possession of marijuana, misdemeanor. Johnson County Sheriff's Office. Here is Nikolai Bright, age 34, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, prostitution misdemeanor, possession of marijuana misdemeanor, Edinburgh Police Department case. It's got uh, 2 felonies and 2 misdemeanors. Here is Eustace Lawrence Ellis. It is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, possession of marijuana misdemeanor, possession of paraphernalia misdemeanor, and synthetic urine misdemeanor. Okay, first I heard of that. Synthetic urine. This is, oh no, I can't really say his name. Y'all, I got to show y'all the name again. This name right here is very difficult. Daniel Evinsky and Ben Ami, 21, from Brownsburg, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, Johnson County Sheriff's Department. And people thought that my name was hard to pronounce. Well, I need to go back and look at this. Aiden Pablo Medio from Indianapolis, Indiana. Here's the bozo's picture, pervert's picture. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, making unlawful proposition misdemeanor, Franklin Police Department. Okay, and here is Sean Andrew Montgomery, age 25, from Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, prostitution misdemeanor. Martin Alvarez Rodriguez from Indianapolis, Indiana. He's 35. He had a prostitution misdemeanor. Okay, so he was trying to say that he wanted to meet up with a prostitute, and they probably didn't bust him in with the age kind of thing. That's how some of them got away with having the other deal. Joshua Davis Denny, age 39, in Indianapolis, Indiana. Child solicitation, level 4 felony, possession of marijuana, misdemeanor, Franklin Police Department. So total charges and stats. Child solicitation, F5, there was only one. Child solicitation, F4, 29. Making an unlawful proposition, a misdemeanor, 3. Dissemination of harmful matter to a minor, F6, there's 5. Possession of marijuana, misdemeanor, B, 10 people. Possession of paraphernalia, misd, C, 2. Prostitution, misdemeanor, A, 7. Possession of controlled substance, misdemeanor, 2. Possession of controlled substance, F6, 1 person. Possession of synthetic urine, misdemeanor B, 1 charge. But all there were 61 charges stemmed from these people, from these perverts. All right. So the next thing I want to share with y'all, get past that one news article, and it's going to show you a little video on inside a prostitution sting. So it's a little bit different than the child thing, just a little bit of variation. So I had to change settings where my audio, where you won't be able to hear me again.
Suite in Northern Virginia, the FBI and local police have set up a sting. They're not looking for crooked politicians or drug pushers. They're looking for juveniles caught up in a web of prostitution and the pimps who control them.
What we find is a target base, the average age that they're preying on, it's like 12 to 16 years old. Although in our investigations, we have found victims as young as 9 years old.
The sting was part of a 3-day operation dubbed Operation Cross Country 2 that recovered 49 kids in 29 cities as part of our ongoing Innocence Lost national initiative. This particular rescue operation began on the internet. An agent surfs the web looking for young-looking prostitutes advertising their services. He makes contact and agrees to meet in room 403. Next door, film cameras are secretly rolling.
When they arrive and the police undercover elicit certain statements, then that individual is detained, and we then proceed with debriefing, try to identify whether or not the individual is a juvenile.
In this sting, no young girls are rescued, but 5 adult prostitutes and 1 pimp are arrested. And the resulting intelligence from those arrests may provide clues that might lead to juvenile victims of sex trafficking who have been called throwaway kids, teens, and even preteens who are essentially hiding in plain sight.
People ask us quite often, where does it occur? And it occurs in the streets. It's what we refer to as street drags. It occurs at truck stops. It occurs at major events. It occurs at casinos, nightclubs, vacation spots. But with the use of the internet, it can happen anywhere, anytime.
One of our key partners is the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, which kept tabs of successes in its Virginia headquarters as the operation unfolded across the country. With its help and the work of 29 multi-agency task forces nationwide, we're unraveling how child prostitution networks are organized in the U.S. So far, 575 kids have been rescued. You can help expose these networks. If you see or suspect underage children being sexually exploited, report it. Call your nearest FBI office or the National Center's toll-free hotline at 1-800-THE-LOST.
Innocence Lost is identifying these organized criminals and bringing them to justice. I'd like to send a simple message to every American. If you see it in your city, if you know about it, if you suspect it, report it.
That says a lot right there. Need to be sure if you suspect it, if you see it, report it. It didn't just say if you suspect it, it says if you even see it. All right. So I wanted to share this with you, and in a couple of days I'll try to have another live because I want to keep y'all in a loop. I want to try to have another survivor in on this again sometime soon as well. Please get the news out, spread the awareness. Don't keep this hush hush. You may be a person's only hope of survival outside of these horrendous things. A lot of times victims end up murdered. Thank you